Yo, Velez, who you got in that game? Velez ain't there. Well, I'm going to go to $1 million then. We're going to go to $1 million. Who you got between the Packers and the Rams?
Serious?
Yeah, I got the Rams. I got the LA Rams winning this game.
Listen, I understand why you picked LA. You in LA.
Exactly. South Central and parts of Inglewood. 98.5 KMIX, Los Angeles.
Hey, man, you were right about Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is the D tackle, okay? For real. But I'm just going to say this.
Yeah, Aaron Donald is that guy, man.
I'm just going to say this.
Hall of Fame, first ballot, baby.
The better postseason quarterback, the better playoff quarterback is A-Rod.
Although, that Seattle game, what did Seattle do to Aaron Rodgers, though? What did Seattle do to Aaron Rodgers that one time?
So I'm taking the Packers.
What did the New York Giants do to Aaron Rodgers?
Hey, man. I'm taking the Packers.
Okay.
By 10 points or more.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got my Baltimore pick, too. I got Baltimore beating the Bills because, you know, LaShawn McCoy for the Eagles, he was just nice on snow. He was killing the game. I posted that YouTube flick from him against Detroit back in the day. LaShawn McCoy, Lamar Jackson gonna eat up the Bills like how LaShawn McCoy eat up the Lions back in the day in the snow. Trust.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
I emailed you that footage to remind you of LaShawn McCoy eating up the Lions. Now, who you got in that game?
I see that. Hey, man, I can see why you say that. Okay? I can see why you say that. And look here. Honestly, out of the AFC East, these are two of my favorite teams out of the East. But really, I really dig Buffalo. Okay? And I know that Baltimore is on a run right now. They are the leading rushing football team in all of NFL, I believe, right now. Okay? But look here, man. There's an interesting stat I don't think people understand, or maybe even know. Lamar Jackson, this is his first time ever playing in snow. Okay?
Have you ever played in snow, KV?
I'm from Oregon, yes.
I played in snow. Hey, Velez, you played football in the snow, haven't you? Tell the truth. You played? Huh?
Yeah, I played high school football.
And you played in the snow. I played in the snow. You played in the snow. Okay, $1 million, you played in the snow. So you saying Lamar never played? I don't think it's going to be a problem for him. I think he's going to be ripping and running like he. It's gonna give him the advantage, though. That's how I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? He's gonna be able to swish, juke, bam. He's gonna slide right through them bills like Swiss cheese, cuz.
That's what you. That's what you want. But listen, man, I'm gonna say this. I'm going to say this. See, and you from what? You consider Pennsylvania what, the Midwest or the East?
Always riding east, my friend, good brother. Always riding east, my friend.
I'm going to ask you a question. Is Buffalo, New York colder than Philadelphia?
Obviously, you know the answer to that, my friend. That one is colder than Philadelphia most of the time.
Okay.
On most situations.
Yes. And it is going to get colder when the temperature drops. Look, man. Look, I understand Lamar Jackson is used to playing in the cold in Baltimore. Okay? Okay? And you can see your breath and all of that. Okay? But it's different cold when it's like that, but it's snow on the ground. Okay?
Right.
It's different, bro. It's different. It is different. Okay? And they run a pistol and a shotgun. Okay? All right? It's different, man. It's different. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm instructing all of my defensive players to make sure that the face mask hits Lamar Jackson's forearms, hits his hands, his fingers, his wrists, his elbow, Okay? And if he don't got a shield on his face, if you got a shield on his face, Max, we want his face in the snow.
Hey, all that might happen, but dig this. Coach. We making picks, Coach. Who you got, though? You got the Bills or the Ravens, Coach?
Hey, man, I'm going with the Bills.
Okay, Velez, mark him down. He's going with the Bills. Yo, Velez, who you got in that game? All right, we're going to let Coach finish here. One more, 30 seconds on that point.
Is accustomed to playing in the snow. He went to Wyoming.
I hear you, Wyoming. It's cold. I dig you. I understand. You think the weather gonna help Josh Allen. I got you down. You know what I'm saying? But I think Lamar gonna come. He gonna swish. He gonna do some shimmying. He gonna do some shimmying. He gonna be breaking some ankles like AI and shit. Watch. I'm trying to tell you.
It's gonna be nice to see. But I'm gonna tell you right
I'm
now,
looking forward to it my damn self. I ain't gonna lie.
I would hope they get off in the first half or first 3 quarters, but I'm going to tell you right now, man, if Buffalo is anywhere around in the fourth quarter, the experience of Josh Allen being able to play in cold weather is going to be a difference. Unless somehow, Baltimore could get touchdowns in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams.
Okay, so we got you down. Yo, Velez, who you got in that game between the Ravens and the Bills? You know what I'm saying? We want to know. Who you got in that game?
That's a tough match. That's going to be a tough match to even say. I'm going to go against the Bills. I really like the Bills. I was a Bills fan. But I think the Ravens might have it this go around because of the starvation that they had. And plus the quarterback is really nice for it. He abuse on his feet, so you got a double threat, but with the running back plus the quarterback. So it's great. The defense is okay, but they can manage good man-to-man coverage. Their zone, but their man-to-man coverage and their plus coverage is real good.
So we putting you down for the Bills. Velez, did you pick the cheerleaders in the Rams Packers, or do you got a pick for that game?
I'm gonna actually go with the Rams.
Oh shit.
The Rams.
You heard it right here, you know what I mean? But let's pick the Rams in the Packers-Rams game. $1 Million got the Packers in that game. I got the Rams as well. But let's pick the Bills in the AFC matchup. $1 Million also has the Bills, and I got the Ravens winning that game in this week's NFL picks. Heard on Vegas Jaccpot 100. Now, there are some other games we could pick, gentlemen, or we could move on to the Forest Fire segment. Me, personally, I think we could get a little bit more picks in. You know what I'm saying? I see the Buccaneers are facing the Saints. And you know what? I got the Buccaneers winning that game by 2 touchdowns. And you know what? I think Tom Brady's going to kill those motherfuckers because the Saints are sorry as hell in the playoffs, if you ask me. Now, I got the Buccaneers. Velez, who you got in that game?
I'm going to go with... that's a tough one. That's a tough one. The Buccaneers, their receivers, they all fucked up. Even with Brady, they all over the place. That's a tough match. I'll come back to me. Go to Coach KB.
Okay, so
let me think on this one.
I think it sounds like you got the cheerleaders in that game. We're going to move on over.
No, I even got the cheerleaders because both of them, both squads is
Okay, we're going to find out from $1 Million. $1 Million, who you got in the game between the Buccaneers and the Saints? Because it sounds like he got the cheerleaders again, you know what I mean?
We're playing at New Orleans?
Yeah, it's New Orleans. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I believe so. It's New Orleans. They were the first seed, weren't they? Yeah, New Orleans. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's in New Orleans. Yep. It's in New Orleans.
Okay, now peep game. Listen,
no crowd. You know what I mean? Coronavirus.
And they playing on turf.
They playing on turf. Yeah. But remember, that defense is trash for the Saints. It's been proven.
This is going to be a...
Drew Brees fumbles the ball and shit. He be throwing interceptions and shit.
Hey, man, this is going to be an upset. Okay? This is going to be an upset. Even though New Orleans Saints It all depends on.
Check this out. Tom Brady is better than Breeze. Tom Brady is better than Breeze. That's how I'm picking it. You know what I mean?
I'm taking Tampa Bay. I'm taking Tampa Bay.
Let me hear your analysis on it. You know what I'm saying?
I should be taking New Orleans, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna take Tampa Bay. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, this is gonna be the upset of the day, and I hope not, because I hope New Orleans coach don't get caught up with playing two quarterbacks. Okay, this needs to be the Drew Brees game. And Drew Brees, I believe, for the first or second time in his career, has a top 2 line. His offensive line, I believe, is the number 1 offensive line in all of NFL at this particular time. And he's got 2 running backs, Alvin and Murray, and they need to run the football. But if they don't run the football and they continue to play with this 2 quarterback system and razzle dazzle and all of that, and Dominic Sue and that Tampa Bay defense is going to put pressure on them. I'm telling you. And Tom don't make too many mistakes. Tampa Bay's underrated, man. That defense is rough.
Their defense is really good.
I'm taking Tampa Bay, and Dominic Sue is going on.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? So we got $1 million got Tampa Bay, but Les wanted to hear what $1 million had to say before he made his pick. So let me ask you, Velez, you got the cheerleaders, or who you got in this game? Cheerleaders, Saints, you know what I'm saying? Who you got?
Velez, who you got? Buccaneers or Saints? You know what I'm saying? We got $1 million down for the Bucks. I got the Bucks. Who you got?
I was the coach said that I'm looking at 2 veteran quarterbacks. They both look at retirement. So one's a little older, one's a little younger, maybe a year apart. I'm looking at that. Like you said, the airlines and both of that. Like, we are kind of trash. You ain't going to say that they did. We got some best people. They tight ends. We got some tight end threat. Defense and both we have. One's good with press coverage, one's good with the zone. So it's going to be a good game. I'm going to go with, I hate to say it, but I'm going to go with that number. I'm going to go with the Saints.
You got the Saints in that game. Now, do you think that Drew Brees is a better QB? Do you think Drew Brees is better
than Tom Brady, or you just going with the Saints because you riding with first class to glass?
Because Essen, because I'm not a Breeze fan, I'm not even a Drew Brees fan. But I think Drew Brees going to have more. Because I think what I'm hearing is that he's retired. So he's going to run, he's going out with a bang. Even if he loses, he won't go out with a high stat.
I got news for you.
At least
Brady's coming back next year. Brady will be here in 2021, 2022.
You can't get a ring, put it in the books.
But Brady's coming back next year. I got news for you. He is not retiring after this. He will be back in 2021 through 2022, yeah.
I'm talking about Drew Brees.
So you really think Brees going to beat Tom Brady in this game?
So you talking about Tom Brady, I'm talking about Drew Brees.
Okay, you really think Drew Brees going to beat Tom Brady? You got the Saints in this game?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got you down.
Solid tonight for my midnight snack. Oh, yeah.
Okay, and $1 Million has the Buccaneers. Switching gears to the next game on the schedule for this week's picks on Vegas Jaccpot 100, we got the Browns at the Chiefs. Guys, when would taking the Chiefs over the Browns make not more sense than this one? I mean, first of all, I be chiefing, so I'm going to pick the Chiefs just for that. DJ Green Guy picks the Chiefs because I be chiefing. And this message is brought to you by our Forest Fire segment. Check us out. You can learn about cannabis news on the Forest Fire segment. And for that, I got to pick the Chiefs in this game. $1 Million, we'll come to you after Velez on this one. Velez, are you picking the Chiefs, the cheerleaders, or the Browns in this game?
I'm going with the Browns.
Okay, so tell me why you think the Browns gonna beat the Chiefs. Tell me why you think the Browns gonna beat Tell me why you think the Browns gonna win. Why you think the Browns gonna win, Celeste?
Huh?
Share with the show. Why you think the Browns gonna beat the Chiefs?
I'm always for the underdog.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're gonna move over to $1 million now. Let's move on over to million, and we're gonna get $1 million. Switching back to you, $1 million. Who you got between the Browns and the Chiefs?
The Browns and Chiefs.
Yeah.
The Chiefs are gonna beat hey man, the Chiefs.
Exactly. I don't know how, but let's pick the Browns in this game. It's the Chiefs all day. Now, let me hear your analysis.
Well, look here. It's just plain and simple, man. The better quarterback. I'm not knocking Baker Mayfield, but Baker Mayfield I don't see him matching touchdowns or drive for drive with Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City offense. It's just Kansas City is just too well oiled. They're more of a well oiled machine. Their offense doesn't sputter. They don't punt much. They score points. They either get touchdowns 90% of the time and or they kick field goals. But they hardly kick field goals. And that's the fastest man in the NFL right now.
Are you sure that doesn't belong to Lamar Jackson, though?
What?
You said fastest. I know you're talking about Tariq or one of them receivers for the Chiefs, right? That's who you're saying is fastest. Tell me his name again.
Yeah, man. No one can stay with him.
Say what his name, Hill. What's his first name?
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. Okay. Do you think he's faster than Lamar Jackson?
Hey, man, it would be nice if Cleveland...
Hold on. Do you think... Because you said fastest man in the NFL.
Cleveland has a chance.
Okay.
Has a chance.
Okay. Now tell me about that part. Let me hear that part. Cleveland has a chance. Tell me that. Let me hear why you say that.
Is because their front four, okay, they can get to the quarterback with their front four. Cleveland's defensive end, what's his name? I forget his name. Is
the guy who got suspended for ripping the dude's helmet off and shit.
Yeah, but
he's vicious. I'm with you on that. Homeboy is a beast.
He's somebody to deal with, man, and
real.
It's they really can get to Mahomes.
I'm still sharing my screen. You talking about Myles Garrett, I believe.
Myles Garrett, that's it.
Yeah, you know I got the little shit up there with all the players from the Browns. You know, I just clicked one time, bang. But yeah, so you think Myles Garrett has going to give him a chance? You know what I'm saying? But you know what? He might get a couple of sacks, but I do think my homeboy is just too ripping and running. He got way too many skills. I think he's the best player in the NBA. The NFL. He's the best player in the NFL, Patrick Mahomes. You heard that from DJ Green Guy. Now you know what? I'll give you this. He's the fastest receiver. Tariq Hill, I'll give you that. He's the fastest receiver, but man, I don't know. Lamar Jackson, I got to see them two race back. You know what I mean? If I don't see them two race, I can't believe one's faster than the other. You know what I'm saying? They both look like the fastest in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? I got to see them two race first. You know what I'm saying? They talk about Deion Sanders was one of the fastest to ever run at the combine, like all time. So Deion, I believe, was the fastest in the NFL for real, NFL history. But Lamar, what you think? You think Tariq Hill is faster than Lamar?
Yeah.
I gotta see it. I gotta see them race, and then I'll be, you know what I'm saying? It's like I gotta see them whip the murder weapon. You know what I mean? Until I see it, you know what I mean? I can't confirm that shit. But yo, you got time for some cannabis news? You wanna do some forest fire shit?
Shit, it ain't really. All it is, man, is I'm blowing these GMO cookies, man. Some of the best weed growing here in Oregon. I have no idea. You ever heard of GMO cookies?
I heard of Girl Scout cookies, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Spice One and them, you know what I mean?
I'm talking about Girl Scout cookies, man. I'm talking about these, understand me?
Hey, what you Hey, $1 million. What you smoking on, cuz?
GMO cookies, some gas,
Tell me about this shit right here, cuz.
Smoking on asthma.
It's called
GMO
asthma.
cookies.
And this Forest Fire segment is brought to you by Dutch Masters and Canada Dry Ginger Ale.
Asthma.
Where is old boy at, though? Where's old boy? I thought old boy was going to hit us with his old boy Sex and Strange shit, though.
Oh, you didn't get a chance to hit him up. I've been busy. He was on DBN radio today.
Okay, tell me about DBN radio. You're talking to 20 radio stations right now. Tell our listeners about that shit.
I didn't end up getting a chance to tap in. I was out. I was actually out. I didn't end up getting a chance to tap in.
I got you. Hey, Million, you got any shout-outs before we roll out? You know what I mean? I'm going to play this Skilo shit and then we're going to dip. You know what I mean? You got any shouts before we end the show?
Man, just want to shout out DJ Green Guy, DJ Assassin, Radio Impact, everybody at Radio Impact 982. Understand me, man, 6-3 Threats, what is it? The wife, man, just chilling, man.
I dig that. Well, much love to you. You know what I mean? We played your joint by you and Six back-to-back earlier in the show. Yo, Velez, I'm going to come to you. You got any shout-outs before we roll out?
Yeah, man. Great special peace and fulfill the part of God and to my children that I still love to this day. To any grandkids that I have or may not have, that's young to them, and to all those who listen to the SOA show, and to those who come and broadcast with us, like Coach KAB and myself, as well as DJ Green Guy family. We are going to say peace, love, and grace and mercy for all. That's all I have for right now. Maybe another time, another day, I might have a list. But right now, it's about the world and looking to spread it forth with our love.
Spread love, man. Love is better than hate. You know what I'm saying? That's for sure. Well, check this out. We got this shit right here from Skilo.